What's up, Tiger fans? It's Morgan here, back again with another 5-minute video about your Clemson Tigers. And this is one that I know you and I alike are extremely excited. I've been waiting so long to do a video about this topic, and that is Jarvis Green committing to the Clemson Tigers. A much anticipated offer finally comes to the Dutch Fork High School superstar, and as Clemson is his dream school, the anticipated following commitment comes as well. We're going to talk about it. Before we do, make sure you hit the like on this video and subscribe so you can stay up to date on all of my exclusive Clemson content I put out every single week. Now, if you follow me over on radio, you know that just last week I stumped for Jarvis Green. I said he deserved an offer. He's the player of the year in South Carolina, and that is not by mistake. And finally, in the same night, just that evening after the morning show, he got an offer from CJ Spiller. It was really awesome to see. So let's take a look at Jarvis Green and some of his highlight video and his measurables as well. So Jarvis Green, he committed to the Clemson Tigers December 13th, and he's a running back from Dutch Fork High School, 5'9.5", listed, 192 pounds, 3-star overall according to 24/7 Sports composite rankings, again from the class of 2023. He was originally committed to James Madison and had offers from 18 other schools, including Clemson and Virginia Tech, which is who he ultimately ended up choosing. He decommitted from James Madison once he got his offer from the Tigers, and it was pretty much, all she wrote there, because he always wanted to be a Tiger according to his social media account. If you look there at some of his stats, for this year, he rushed 232 carries, 2,272 rushing yards, and 33 rushing touchdowns. Just recently, he was named the 2022 MaxPreps South Carolina High School Football Player of the Year with over 3,000 all-purpose yards, 41 total touchdowns, and his team, as you see there in the photo, earned a Class 5A state title this year as well. So again, superstar for his team. And you won't be surprised by some of the other players of the year for MaxPrep. 2020, Will Taylor on Clemson's team. 2021, Antonio Williams on Clemson's team as well. And also Dutch Fork, his high school, the #1 high school in the state according to MaxPreps. 14-1 this season, winning the state championship. So let's take a look specifically at Jarvis Green and some of his highlight videos here. And this is from a video that he uploaded on huddle.com. And we'll see what the Clemson Tigers and CJ Spiller saw in him as they went to visit and saw his film. You can see here, Green is really somebody that can really beat you in that 20 to 30 yard range. He can go further. He does seem to lose a little bit of his speed as he gets into the 40 plus 50, 60 yard runs, which, is understandable. But as you see, some of the guys can catch him after 50 yards. But I mean, hey, 50 yards is half the field. You know what I'm saying? The guy has great patience. The young man has great patience. He's also very difficult to get down on the ground. He has a really good stiff arm and just kind of punishes you. Really good upper body strength, pushes you. But I really love his patience. You see that he waits for the handoff. He doesn't rush anything. He uses his feet purposefully. He looks at his offensive line. He understands the play call very well and decides where and when he's going to attack. I'd say he's a very calculated running back. Some things that keep him from being, say, a 4 or 5 star are probably his measurables. He's not 6 foot, 210 pounds. I don't know what his 40 or his bench is. I've heard he doesn't have a 4.440, so he's maybe not the fastest guy in the world. But again, he has a lot of similarities that you see from a guy like Will Shipley. Will Shipley doesn't have the highest top end speed. Will Shipley's not going to run away from you. but he is very calculated in where and when he attacks, and he can continue to beat you up in short yardage situations, in critical third down situations. A tough runner, like I said, he can definitely get to the second level. And, he's somebody who understands where he's at on the field. And it's just very lethal in that, 10 to 20 yard range, can really chunk up some yards, would be a clear red zone threat as well for the Tigers. You can see some of the film he has where he is playing out of the spread, so that's good. He obviously is understanding of the playbook and the offensive plays that Clemson will run. There's a few highlights of him catching the ball out of the backfield and working in kickoff returns, as you see here. So a versatile guy, all-purpose guy. And again, I would just say very similar to a Will Shipley type, maybe not the same measurables, but has some of the same skills that I think Clemson can build on. With the transfer of Kobe Pace leaving the program, that opened up an additional spot. Originally, Clemson was looking, I believe, for one running back, and then with the transfer, that opened up another opportunity for a second running back. So Clemson is still in the mix for one more running back for the 2023 class, as you see him out here on a wheel route to the outside with a big catch and a touchdown. Even here, him in a wildcat situation. Again, just more examples of how patient he is behind the line, offensive line there. But again, not the only running back I think Clemson will get in the 2023 class. They're going to be looking for one more. Whether they get one in a commitment or the transfer portal, it is yet to be seen. I think signs are pointing good for commitment from a freshman, but we will see. There's not, no replacing the experience from losing a junior like Kobe Pace, but still reloading and replacing with guys that have the same type of skill set and maybe are younger could pay dividends for the Tigers in the future coming. Again, a guy who, like I mentioned, everybody has been waiting to see if he'll get the offer. He finally gets the offer, and the Clemson Tigers, I believe, are better for it. Let me know in the comments what you think about this pickup, this commitment from Jarvis Green to the Tigers for the 2023 recruiting class. Put it in the comments. Let me know how you feel. And don't forget to follow me over on Twitter at The Morgan T Show. Like this video if you like the video, and subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can stay up to date on all of my exclusive Clemson content I put out every single week. As long as I don't have a cold or anything, I put it out.